Well, good morning, everybody. Long time no see. How is everyone doing? I need to tag and real quick. Maybe some people be available this morning. I don't know. Everybody's got work. It is Tuesday. I'm thrown off a little bit because I worked yesterday to make up for some time off last week. So, what do you do? Gonna get ready for work today. I guess my question today is, are you a night owl? Are you a morning person? I used to be a huge morning person, and that has changed over the years. Use a color corrector here because we had a football game Saturday, and of course where home team sits, the sun comes right at you, and you have no choice. If you want to see the game, you're facing the sun unless you go to the visitor side, and I wasn't going to go to the visitor side. But anyway, so it gives me more sun damage on my face, right? So I take my beautiful Miracle Sponge with my cleanser in the morning in the shower, and I really go at my face, and it really helps smooth out because it gets rough, and it really helps smooth that out. Like a light exfoliation, and it's really nice. And I just started using the exfoliating Age Reversist cleanser, and I traded off back and forth with the gel cleanser to help myself as best I can. I'm looking for the right. Okay. We're going to use this beautiful VFX again, the vegan, the new one. This is a 5. In the winter, I am a 4. The cool part about the VFX now is they've got rose base. More than just one. You have multiple rose-based foundation, which is a wonderful thing, because not everybody out there is yellow based, has yellow based skin. There's just no way everybody has that. I know for a fact I am a rose base, just by the way my skin looks. But anyway, so we just, I got to thinking about it this morning, and God, what happened to being a morning person? I used to be the 6 a.m. get things done person. Housework done by noon on Saturday, because at that time, Saturdays were off for me. And then, I don't know. And then, the older the kids got, the more they didn't need your help. They wanted to get ready for school on their own. And they did. And then your husband goes to a night shift, and you find yourself going, hey, okay, well, I can clean at night now when he leaves, and no worries, right? Always remember your foundation looks different till it dries. I'm shedding so bad right now. But I've been holding off washing my hair till I could use both hands comfortably, which I still can't, but I do my best. But it's like, then, he works nights, so he's sleeping in, so you can sleep in, which is the bomb, because you don't have to get up in the morning. It's great. So, there you are, just like, okay, so what do I do? Do I sleep in? Do I get up? Do I get started? Back and forth, back and forth. And now I struggle to get up in the morning. But what's nice now is he doesn't have to be at work till a little later. And this morning, he's like, babe, you need to get up. Your alarm went off. Like, uh-huh. I'm just going to lay here a little longer and think about it. I don't have babies to wake me up in the morning. But I keep telling myself I'm going to get up at 7 every day with Jerry and start my day. And because the hardest thing that's been with him going to a day shift is getting used to actually getting ready for work at the same time. That's a little bit difficult. So I'll just stand back till he's ready. Because most days he has to either leave the same time as me or he leaves after me. Depends. It depends. But God, getting up in the morning is a challenge. I would love to go back to those days where you are up and you're going by, can I get these open? You're up and going by 7. You're up and going by 6. The house is picked up, ready to go for the day. You don't have to worry about it when you get home. You've got supper planned out, and it's like you hit life where you lived on your own and you didn't have to get up, until you had to get up, right? I mean, I'm looking for my eyebrow wax. Sorry, guys. There it is. I haven't used this in a while. I thought I'd give it a shot again and put a little on today. And I recently washed the brush for it. Remember, this is to kind of just mold your brows into place, okay, with their cool little brush. And what it does is you can put them to look the way you want. You don't need much. And then they will dry into place and they're not going anywhere. And as you saw, I used the eyebrow wax or the eyebrow mascara first, and then I'm going to use the eyebrow wax. Another cool aspect of this beautiful product is it has Capixyl in it. Again, we find that in quite a few of our products. The Capixyl is awesome for helping with growth and the health of your hair, basically. We have it in our hair products. We have it in our eyebrow product. We have it in our Limitless mascara, right? They always look so big until I put my makeup on. Okay, so that's the eyebrow wax, okay? I know it's still available on the site, guys. If everybody's ever interested in it, I'm pretty positive you can still get it. But that's the eyebrow wax. Very cool. Product smells beautiful. It doesn't seem to irritate at all. I'm not having any issues with it at all. I have a beautiful age spot right on top of my eyebrow. Awesome. So I need to pay attention to that and do some cleaning up there with my products. So as I was saying this morning, or what I was just talking about was the idea of getting up in the morning. Yet I know quite a few. Morning is their time of day, and they're up, they're going. Years ago, I used to go to kickboxing with a good friend, Connie. And the problem was it was at 5:15 in the morning, right? And Jerry worked shift work. So I babysat the grandbabies at the time, but we were empty nest. We had no kids here. And, we were pretty much do what we want kind of thing. But by God, she would call me at 5 o'clock, 4:45. Come on, let's go. Because she is a freaking morning person. So that was always humorous, and I loved her for it, but she got me up, she got me moving. And I would love to have kickboxing back again. I enjoyed kickboxing a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but if you have had a cesarean section and you struggle with the stomach muscle being loose, and it's hard to get it to tone up, which is about impossible. You got to tone up everything around it. Kickboxing is amazing for that, okay? Note, kickboxing is amazing for that. So fall is coming. It's a day away. Good morning, Linda. How are you feeling, sweetheart? You on countdown to go back to work? But kickboxing is a dream. No joke. It is the best for toning your muscles if you don't want to deal with weights and stuff. It'll get you so far, which I never made it there. We went on vacation and I never made it back to, I'm going to use Glam Up today. This is a beautiful palette for fall. It's also a beautiful palette if you prefer neutral tones. And one of my ladies is sick today. This weather really messes with her asthma, so I'm getting to go in a little bit later today so I can take my time and do my makeup. So, anyway, so you got, that going for you. But back to kickboxing, Connie would call and wake me up and be like, hey, let's go, come on. And I wanted to punch her, but, she's right. I need to get up. I need to go. All right, let's do something pretty today. We're going to do all matte. We're going to do Warm Teddy. She's right in the middle road here. Oops. I did Magnolia. I'm going to do Warm Teddy. I did Magnolia on all over. That just brightens. I did my primer first, which, again, you can just go with primer. No joke. And put on some eyeliner, mascara, and you're set for the day. It's amazing. Warm Teddy scares me a little bit. I'm not real good with it. Okay. Tell you what, we're going to go with Buff. See, look, Lois sticks to the neutrals. So, but anyway, morning is, again, of course, the best time to work out, the best time for a lot of things. Watering flowers, working in the garden, straightening your home, especially after children go to school. You can pick up the house and press on with your day. And I can remember my mama, when we lived, I don't know how many of us were still home, but I was still pretty little. It's amazing the things that you remember. But all the ladies of the neighborhood, it seemed like, or the ones that wanted to, met at our house before school. And I remember them talking about, like, one's daughter-in-law would talk about how she already had her house straightened and cleaned for the day. It's, 7 o'clock in the morning. And they would sit and drink coffee and smoke at our house, of course, which was always a delight when you have asthma. So, but, way back when, it just wasn't frowned upon. So, anyway, I mean, I'll never forget that. And all those older ladies are gone now. God bless them, including Mom and including a dear friend's mother and Miss Susie. I mean, it's amazing. I'm sure her daughter-in-law is still around, but it's amazing what you recall from mornings as a child. Number one, you're irritated because people are in your home and you're trying to get ready for school and Mom's not paying attention. But yeah, it's like, where's my, I'm missing a brush. No, there it is. I love this brush. It's thin, right? But it's got enough puff to do that middle. Okay, so we're going to go down here to taupe. No, let's do El Fuego. La la la. El Fuego down here. We'll put some color in this guy right here. One day I'll get daring and use Noir, which is kind of like a green-black. I would almost call it black. I might have to do that off camera before I try it. But anyway, so we, you know, had a house full growing up. And, you know, Mom had been up for hours. She had gotten Dad off to work and probably had already 2 pots of coffee in her. And that's another thing. That's probably why they were up and going so easy, as they drank pots of coffee. Not a cup of coffee like nowadays you can do, because you can stop at Starbucks and get a shot in it, and it's enough caffeine to start your day and your afternoon probably, which is kind of funny. It doesn't, I have to be careful because I have AFib, so I have to be careful of how fast the caffeine goes in. So, because it can make my heart race. So I can't share caffeine with sugar, things like that. But I'll go through Germania. Once in a while, I'll treat myself and I'll go through there and get this really cool monkey caramel cold coffee. And the problem is you could just drink it. I mean, it is so good. And it's probably got 1,000 calories a cup, okay? Because you're talking cream, everything is in there. Fat running out the ass is in this coffee. But I'll say it, it's an amazing diuretic. I always realized clients always went to the bathroom in the morning like, oh, coffee's kicking in. Well, it's not pee, people. It's everything else. So anyway, so we, you know, growing up, all these morning people, but it was because they're up with their kids, getting them ready for school. And I was like that as well, you know, but the older they got, I didn't have to be at work till 9 or 10. I'm a hairstylist. I had days that I had to be in there pretty early, and you groaned and complained to yourself about it, and because you did it to yourself. You know, you're the one that books them that early. So, you know, it's just like, okay, fine. And now I've gotten to where Jerry's home on the weekends now. And I'm like waking up going, oh, he didn't wake me up this morning. Well, because he wakes the bear kind of thing. But I want to get up, you know, and I want to get the day going. And I'm always amazed at what I can get done before noon, you know. Oh, God, it's only 10 o'clock. What? We've had breakfast. We've done this. We've done that. Where the hell did that, you know, morning go? But it's because I got up and I got going. And yeah, it's hard to do. But, I mean, what are you guys? Are you morning people? Are you, obviously, you're on here, so you're morning people. Or you're just up because your alarm clock goes off in your head and wakes you up and pisses you off because it woke you up. And me, I ignore that damn clock and I roll over. No joke. I'll lay there awake. If I'm comfortable, I will lay there awake. And I won't get up until, like I said, this morning, Jerry was pushing on me. Hey, you know, you need to get up. So, anyway, it's humorous. You know, I'm going to play with something here. But, anyway, we had a big storm here last night. Mind you, we play thunderstorms to go to sleep a lot. That's not what I wanted. And it's amazing how much better you sleep when you do that. When you listen to the storm outside. Mind you, until I can fall asleep, I start off listening for tornadoes. Because I am terrified of tornadoes. I mean, I've been in one. I've been stuck in Walmart during a tornado drill, not a drill, but there was a funnel cloud in the town. And of course, you got to follow their rules. And I'll never forget, a dear old friend of mine's mom worked there. And here I've got my mom. You know, everybody's being told to go to the center of the store. And here's my mom. What do you mean? She's griping and complaining because they are making her stop her shopping to do this. She is busy. She's trying to get things done. She's got a driver, so she's trying to get it done. And here we are heading to the center of the store because there's a tornado in the town. And I'm freaking out quietly. My daughter is freaking out horribly. She was pretty young still then. She wasn't older. She was younger. And I'll give her that. She was little. But, you know, they're throwing out pillows for people to put over their heads if needed. And here's this mom friend, or mom of some old friends, and she's just rolling her eyes at my mother and at us, but mainly at mom, because she was pitching a fit. Because, by God, she had shopping to do. And this stupid weather was interrupting her day. So, you know, it's like, wow, Mom, really? You know, I can't believe you. But that wasn't unusual. And Mom was big time deaf. Not completely, but close. But she was a really good lip reader. But she... she was pissed. I'll just never forget that. I'll just say that. She was mad. And everybody around us knew it. And my mother wasn't one to have outbursts. Ever. But here we were. And anyway, so I don't know why I got into that conversation, but we were talking about weather. But I don't know about you guys, but the weather just makes you sleep so much better. I didn't dampen my sponge down before I did that. Another cool thing, guys, to remember is wet your sponges. Wring them out real good before you use them. Otherwise, a sponge will absorb all of your product. You know what I mean? That it will absorb your product. I don't feel like I put anything on there. Allergy season seems to be tough this year. And I'm coming to the conclusion it has a lot to do with that we haven't had a ton of rain here. But boy, we got a little last night. Let me tell you. It was great. You know what? Let's use Zen today. We're going to use Zen. This is our 890 a tube Zen, and it is probably one of the most favorite next to Limitless and what's the other one? Starlook. Well, everybody's got a favorite. Some's 3D. Me, it's Limitless. Limitless is my favorite, but I really need to use some of the other colors or other mascaras and try them out. But anyway, so who out there is a morning person? Like I said, Linda, obviously, and Mr. Bruce is hanging on. Tell your wife to mail me a piece of that pie, Bruce. She said she was making a pie. And I'm so glad you two are feeling better. But anyway, we went and watched a wonderful soccer game last night. 8-year-olds. I think it was he's third grade. And I think they played third grade. I'm betting it was an Alton team. I don't know. I think they play teams from all over. They're not a travel team or anything, but they don't play in their own town. They play in another town. But our town does not have soccer fields. Go figure. So, you know, we got to borrow two, but we don't have soccer fields. So, anyway, I'm a team grandma. I'm not just there to root for the kid I'm there to root for the whole team. I get into it. I love it. And I think I was driving my daughter a little crazy. She's very quiet. When things get tough, she just gets tense. And last night she was humming at the game. It was hilarious. I'm like, am I bothering you guys? And Matt's like, no. And then he looks at me. I'm like, really? Yeah, a little bit. But I'm into it. I enjoy it, and I'm going to root for them. I'm going to cheer them on. I'm not going to belittle them. I'm not going to be that parent or grandparent who is screaming at the refs unless I really think that ref is being stupid. But I want to be able to watch the game. So that's the cool thing about the Zen, is it's got two brushes. It's got a short for volume, and it's got a long bristles, that if you're not careful, you can stick in your eyeball. Linda, if you happen to be out, well, you're not watching right now, but if you happen to be out today, I will be at the salon till about 3. I will grab that backpack and bring it in. And if you can't make today, I'll be there tomorrow. And I'll grab that wallet. If I don't focus on what I'm doing, I'll do what I did a minute ago and poke myself in the eye. But this is the best. I mean, I know it's a good mascara when people reorder. How's that? People will reorder Zen. Yes, it's affordable. But affordable doesn't compare to how good it is. I mean, it's a good mascara. When you have short blonde lashes, it's a fantastic mascara. And it goes on great, looks great. So even better, right? All right, let's use peach. Got under the eye. So, but anyway, they tied up the game at the last minute. It was awesome. I mean, the place was cheering. We loved the team we were playing against. There was a little boy out there. You heard him holler. He was on the other team, and you heard him holler, hey, how much time is left in this game? And I think he was done. I think he was ready to go home. That would be my guess. Asking, hey, how many minutes are left in the game? I'm done. Time. Let's go home. So it was cute. But anyway, I wanted to get on here this morning. I know I haven't been lately, and some are probably cheering, and some are probably like, oh, okay, well, she'll be back eventually. But I was licking my wound and busy. Number one, seems like we have just been on the go. Sports and other things. We are trying to find somewhere that actually has what Jerry wants in stock for a zero-turn mower. We're going to wind up going over to Missouri looking for one. He really wants another John Deere, and right now they're talking next February before they get any mowers in. And our mower bit it. I mean, the whole deck broke. The spindle that holds one of the belts on snapped, and it literally broke off. So she runs, she doesn't work. So there you are. You're stuck. So I'm stuck with saying, hey, Pam, can I use your mower? And the last thing I want to do is borrow someone's mower. Okay, I'm going to grab my highlighter off my peach palette. So, crap. So anyway, so it's been a eventful month, week, birthday month for me. It's done and over till next year. And we'll see if I recognize it next year. You know, I'm getting to the age where, it's a birthday. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that too. Anyway, let's see. I think my cold sore's healed up enough I can actually put on a lip color today. So, let's see. Where's your tip? Ah. It's like a little brush. I'm going to use, I got lippy samples in, so I've been trying them out. And we will see what I come up with today. We've got no glasses on, number one. Matte beige. We've got hot Tahiti, which I've worn. That was beautiful. Bronzed rose. I wear that one. Sweet beige. I think that's what that's called. And rosewood. I think with my colors today, I'm going to try the bronzed rose. Kind of always coincide, no, it's the wrong word. Match up your tones of your makeup. I'm just going to tip this on here. If that doesn't work, I will use it and it will be mine. Only mine. By the way, for those that hang on and watch, I'm working a vendor event this weekend. It's a big festival up at Wild Pickens Winery. Yes, that will be for locals. I don't do many vendor events because I already work on my feet. So, but I enjoy this one because you have live music right there. You run into old friends, acquaintances, clients. It's great. The last time I worked it, okay, I really like that. The last time I worked it, he had people dressed in Civil War, the winery owner, guard. They were shooting off cannons every, I don't know, hour or so, scaring the piss out of me. So I got to where I was paying attention to when you saw them heading towards that damn cannon. It's a big event. He'll have bands all day. It is a winery, but they do serve everything from iced tea to beer, of course. Beautiful views, atmosphere, you're outside. And my husband's class reunion is that night in the same location. And he will come up there and hang out with me. So he can go over and meet up with classmates and visit. I don't know how many of you guys out there still attend your class reunions. But he hasn't been to, he's been to one class reunion ever, and that's because he was military, so he was away. And so he, okay, I broke it, I guess. I like that. That's pretty. And this is off of our, it's a lippy, or True Color lipstick. So it's creamy. It's not a matte, but it's called Bronzed Rose. Yes. I like that. Pretty. But anyway, so that's this weekend. I think it starts Saturday at noon till whenever, and then it restarts up Sunday from noon to 6. There's going to be all kinds of craft vendors, direct sale vendors, you name it, are going to be there. And if I know any better, the one I worked that one year was wonderful, and it was hot, but it was great out there. But if you're a local yokel, come check it out. Support local businesses, right? So come see what you think. Come, if anything, just come get some food and listen to the music, right? But I'll get off here. It is, 9 o'clock. I need to get ready to go and get my crap together. Everybody have a beautiful day. It is Tuesday. It is still rainy and ugly here, which is fine. I'll go to work and finish the hair. My curl has decided it doesn't want to work right now. So I'll go to work and scrunch it with a wet towel. But anyway, so have a beautiful day. Stay out of trouble, And I will see y'all on the flip side. Okay, see ya.